only goes forward. If you need to go in a different direction, you need to get out of one pad and go into the other. On the bottom of the crawler, you notice that there are 8 tracks. Each one of those tracks have 57 cleats. Each cleat weighs 1 ton. And the crawler does get an amazing 32 feet to the gallon. It's going to launch in 2021. As we pass both of them, if you look underneath, you'll see 3 rectangular holes. 2 in the back for the boosters and 1 in the front for the engine.
Let me introduce you to my friend, John Giles, the Crawler Project Manager.
I'm standing in front of Crawler Transporter number 2 at the Kennedy Space Center. Crawler Transporter number 2 will be used for the SLS program to take the launch vehicle back and forth to the pad. We will begin by going underneath the mobile launcher. We'll pick it up, we'll take it over to the VAD. They'll then assemble the launch vehicle on top of the mobile launcher, and then we'll come back to the VAD. We'll slide underneath it again, we'll pick it up, we'll take it out to the pad. The trip of about 4.2 miles. It'll take about 7 hours to get there. But during our trip to the launch pad, we'll roll over a specially prepared crawler way that consists of
What it was originally designed to do, once again, which is moving rockets.
If you look now at the vehicle assembly building on your right-hand side, there's another crawler out there. That's the second one. And the reason that's there is because inside this building is launch pad 39B with the structure on top of it. The structure is being worked on, and as soon as that's done, the crawler will go in there, pick it up, and take it back to its location.
We're inside the VAD at level 26, 274 feet up. And I can see behind us, right up to the right, the newly added crew access arm attached to this mobile launcher. I want everyone here to meet Cliff Lynn, the mobile launcher project manager. Cliff, can you explain the significance of adding that access arm?
Sure. The crew access arm is one of the last major modifications to the mobile launcher in preparation for SLS Orion. It basically will be the very last place on Earth that the crew will be before they're in the spacecraft and headed to space. Now, the weight room provides a contamination-free environment up next to the spacecraft, and as you suspect, it's the white room.
Makes sense. Now, how does the mobile launcher support?
Great time to get to the Space Center, enjoy all the great exhibits, and come back soon.
Today, this part of the coastline, proudly known as the Space Coast. We're looking out at launch pad 39A, where every man who walked on the moon began their journey. 82 space shuttle missions also launched from right here. Since the space shuttle program ended in 2011, this launch pad has been transformed to accommodate a private space organization. KPS.
SpaceX, the venture started by tech entrepreneur Elon Musk in 2002, signed a 20-year lease for the use of Pad 39A. You may have watched their Falcon Heavy Tesla, the one that sent the Tesla Roadster into space. This is where it launched. The Falcon Heavy rocket is currently the most powerful operational rocket in the world by a factor of 2. SpaceX made history in 2012 when it delivered their Dragon spacecraft into orbit to rendezvous.
Since then, SpaceX has made numerous deliveries to the ISS, and some of their Dragon capsules have been used more than once. But the Dragon capsule isn't the only hardware they reuse. Yes, I'm talking about reusable rockets. SpaceX expertly lands many of their rocket boosters after launch. Sometimes they land back here at Cape Canaveral, while others may land on an autonomous drone ship floating in the ocean. The ability to recover and reuse rocket boosters is one of the most exciting developments in the aerospace industry in recent years. This advance in rocket technology is helping to bring down the cost of launching payloads into space, allowing more and more exciting technology to be deployed for use.
Hi, I'm John Muritzmer. I'm the Director of Launch Operations here at Pad 39. We got the keys to Pad 39 from NASA on April 14th, 2014. And we started a really radical transformation of this pad. One of the biggest things you notice right away is the big hangar we're building, because we use horizontal integration for the rocket. And the other big thing that we've done is we've got to convert the pad from what's called a mobile launcher pad concept, where the rocket's assembled on a pad, or the space shuttle as it was at the time, and rolled here with all the support equipment to a situation where the pad is sitting on the flint dredge, and we just move the rocket to it and lift it and get it. 39A is where Americans are going to return to space launching from the Earth. So we're going to launch American crew members on the Dragon. What's pretty exciting about this place is this place gives SpaceX room to grow. We can put some amazing big rockets on this pad because it's a huge facility, and we're pretty excited about what this is going to bear for the future of SpaceX.
If you look over to your left now, that's pad 39A. On the top, that's a lightning mast. That's the same size as the Redstone rocket that we passed in the beginning of our journey. The arm coming out, that's the access arm. That's where the crew member or the astronauts will walk through in order to get into the capsule. On the base there, you'll notice the white crane. The day before our launch, that's called the erector. That goes into the building that we just passed behind us, picks up the rocket horizontal, brings it here, sets it up straight, and the day of the launch, it moves away by 90 degrees. We also have all this construction going on here that belongs to SpaceX. They're building a new landing facility in the back and a launch facility in the front, and this will be for their Starship. As we turn on this right curve here, if you look all the way to your right, that's Cape Canaveral. And on that side, we have 3 active launch pads. The first one is an upside down L, and that's launch pad 40, and that's home of the Atlas V. The one in the middle that looks like a building, that's launch pad 41, and that belongs to SpaceX. And on the right of that, all the way in the back, that's launch pad 37, and that's home of the Delta IV. And I'm sure all these cars behind me want me to get away. Now straight ahead of us, we have the Atlantic Ocean, and we have 42 miles of beautiful beaches. This is the prime nesting area for the turtles between the months of May to October.
Thank you very much, sir.
They use refined kerosene and liquid oxygen.
Other than concrete is standing on and some of the minor things underground, everything is ready for refurbishment.
Well, Vic, thank you so much for showing us around Launchpad 39B. So, well, Launchpad 39A has the pedigree that city users live. Now know that Launchpad 39B has a very bright future as NASA works to improve missions back to the moon and on to Mars. Can't wait to see them.
Following the Apollo program, Launchpad 39B hosted 53 space shuttle missions. Today, the facility is a green pad, meaning it does not house a permanent launch mount. That mobile launcher you saw earlier will be sent here by the crawler transporter for SLS launches. During the refurbishment, 1.3 million feet, over 400,000 meters of copper cables were removed and replaced with 300,000 feet, 91,440 meters of fiber optic cable. The 3 lightning towers, each 600 feet, 183 meters high, taller than the VAB, were installed.
Right now, the 3 lightning masts there that are 600 feet tall, that is where pad 39B was stationed before it went into the vehicle assembly building. And I believe it will be coming back here as soon as they're done working on it. You can notice the crawler went straight up the hill there, went underneath the mobile launch pad, picked it up with the structure, and brought it over to the vehicle assembly building. Before it can be brought back, this all has to be leveled out in order for the crawler not to have a problem going back up the hill.
This Apollo 11 mission, weighing thousands of pounds and about the size of a king-size bed, the eagles continue to return to this nest to raise their eaglets year after year. The eagles arrive to nest in late August, hatch their eaglets around December, and remain there until they migrate north again in the spring. After all these years, it may not be surprising